Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Got a fire lineup of updates for you today. We got 4 stories we got to cover per usual. Motley Fool, one of my favorite websites for finance news, says one unstoppable stock to buy before it soars more than 1,100% over the next 10 years, according to one world-renowned analyst. Can anybody guess what this stock is? Source to Profit is the first one in. That is correct. Our friend Nvidia. Looking at Anderson's most profitable investments can be illuminating. Amazon stock surged more than 227,600% since its IPO, while Netflix and Tesla have soared 105% and 20,000% respectively. However, Anderson points out that this isn't an apples to apples comparison, since these big winners didn't start from highly profitable dominant positions but had to get there. Nvidia checks those boxes. The company is highly profitable, and despite rising competition, Nvidia is currently the undisputed leader in the data center GPU space with a dominant 92% market share. Beyond its industry-leading position, Nvidia has other advantages. Its persistent exponential progress, the competitive advantages in hardware and software, and the culture and leadership are exactly what we look for, he noted. Insane. Shout out to my Nvidia investors. You do not have enough Nvidia. You do not have enough Nvidia. Speaking of hardware, and I ain't talking about Rudy.
Come on, man.
Taiwan's semiconductor business has launched, TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing is the ticker. Taiwan has launched its 10 major AI infrastructure projects, an initiative designed to inject over 15 trillion new Taiwan dollars, approximately 510 billion, into its economy by 2040. So if you're in TSM, we talked about TSM. If you want to be in AI, chip space, Taiwan Semiconductor, Taiwan said we throwing the bag at him. Taiwan said we throwing the bag at him. Okay. Now, you may have seen a slump in AI stocks this week, and that's because, what is that? Project Stargate. Project Stargate has had there seems to be a squabble between Masayoshi Son and Sam Altman over where exactly to put the data center. So Project Stargate is having a rough start. So if you see a little issue with the AI chip stocks and all of that, that's why. So, I'm sure those two fellows are ironing out. Amazon, shout out to my Amazon investors. Amazon's heavy in the AI business and getting heavier. Amazon has acquired the AI wearable startup B. B raised $7 million last year. They make a standalone Fitbit type thingamajiggy, which retails for $50 a month plus $20 a month for a subscription. And they got an Apple Watch app. They said the product records everything it hears. I'm going to say that again. The product records everything it hears. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Unless the user manually mutes it, with the goal of listening to conversations to create reminders and to-do lists for the user. Zolo told TechCrunch last year that the company hopes to create a cloud phone or a mirror of your phone that gives the personal B device access to the user's accounts and notifications, making it possible to get reminders about events or send messages. So Amazon is in the wearable space right now. Some of you may not be familiar with B, so let's get you familiar with B. Let's put this on your screen and see what B is up to. You know what? I'm sold. I want one. I want one. I know it's one big surveillance device, but I want one of those. Like, imagine like never forgetting. This is how you end up with the brain chip. Okay, this is exactly how you end up with the brain chip, because it's just like, oh wait, so I'm talking about things that I need to do, and it's just always listening. So it's gonna like create a summary of my day. It starts with the wrist. It's going to create a summary of my day, and then I can just go in and you know how much stuff I forget? What if I want to like rap? You know what I'm saying? And I like think of a really hot bar. I could just rap it and I'll be like, yeah, remember you were rapping earlier? We saved that verse. That shit was hot fire. You know what I'm saying? You be the best waitress ever? The best waitress ever. Facts. I might get one. I might get one. $20 a month is a little steep, though. That's a little steep. I don't know about that. Trump got an AI plan. Trump got an AI plan. This is on AIinvest.com. The U.S. president will release the long-awaited action plan at winning the AI rest. Wow. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Winning the AI race event in Washington today. According to informed sources, this 20-page document will revolve around 3 pillars: infrastructure, innovation, and global influence, primarily implemented through directives to federal agencies and partially funded projects. The plan will emphasize the promotion of AI development through incentives rather than relying on stringent regulations. The action plan will focus on removing regulatory barriers, streamlining permits for data center construction, and promoting the overseas adoption of U.S. AI technology. The framework is expected to be accompanied by the issuance of 3 executive orders targeting woke AI, boosting U.S. technology exports, and simplifying data center construction processes. So, if you are not all in on AI, you better get all in now.